Now, I told you before that we built Keyword SmartSearch from the ground up knowing that a long list of keywords is great. You see here that we deliver 4,700 keywords with a simple one-word search. But what you really need is to build tightly segmented, relevant ad groups. When you have ad groups that have 500 keywords in them, they become unwieldy and impossible to manage. Keeping your ad copy and your keywords highly targeted will improve your click-through rate and your quality score. So what I'm going to do is filter this list so that it targets tickets to Las Vegas only. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a filter that only includes keywords with the word Vegas. The filter happens really fast, but you can see that all the keywords now have Vegas, and the number of keywords is down from over 4,700 to 173. There are still some keywords in here that I know I don't want. I'm focused on flights, so I want to exclude any keywords that have the word hotel, package, room, and car. I also don't want to violate any trademarks. Otherwise, I might get into trouble with my partner or the affiliate network. As a side note, did you know that Commission Junction polices trademark advertising by scraping ads and following the links? And the penalty is that they suspend your entire account. So watch out for that. Anyway, I've got a list of keywords I'm not supposed to advertise on. Orbits, Saber, and Travelocity. Let's get rid of any keywords that have those words in them. Okay, that got rid of about 40 keywords, but the list is still longer than what I'd like my ad group to look like. As I think about it, I'd like my ad for last-minute travel to be a little different. I think the people who go to Vegas on a whim have different expectations than those who want the lowest possible price. Anyway, what's great about Keyword SmartSearch is that all these filters are applied on top of each other, no matter what order you type them in. So, to get only last-minute keywords, all I've got to do is start typing. Okay, that's a nice tight ad group. I'd call it last-minute plane tickets to Vegas. Now that we've got our keyword list, let's export it to Google AdWords. To do that, just check all the checkboxes and click the AdWords button. You can pretty quickly see that we didn't overlook export in Keyword SmartSearch. What we've done is make it so that you can set an individual price for every keyword very easily. For each ad group in the AdWords interface, you have to set a max bid price. So what ends up happening is that you get a lot of clicks on the cheap keywords and no clicks on the expensive ones. That works fine for Google, and it would be great for you if all keywords were created equal. So what you can do here is set your bid price as a fraction or a multiplier of what our estimated cost per click is. So let's say you aren't really interested in maximizing your clicks, but you really want to maximize your ROI. A good strategy is to try to show up around position 7 or so, basically near the bottom of the first page of ads. So let's set your bid price at 35% of the max bid. See how everything automatically updates? Now, let's say you want to do phrase match instead of broad match. No need to remember the syntax for that. The export tool will do it for you. Finally, I said I want to track these last-minute searches differently, as I would for any ad group actually, but in the SmartSearch export tool, you can apply that very simply just by typing it in.